Hi guys, this is Thomas from Lab Autoretail. Today I have the chance to work on this beautiful Acura NSX. This car belonged to my friend Dominic and he wanted me to clean it and bring it back to life as much as I could. So in this video, this is exactly what we're going to do. This NSX is clean from afar, but it is very far from being clean and you will understand why. Dirt, grime, grease, name it, there is all that stuff on the car, on every single surface. And the worst part, it's the paint. Look at the amount of scratches and swirl that there is. So today my goal is to bring it back to life as much as I can to do some incredible before and after, as you can see right now. After 40 hours on the car, I was in shock to see the result in the sun, so stick around to see all the before and after at the end. First thing first, of course, you want to prep the paint before any type of polishing. So basically, I'm going to clean the wheels and tire, the wheel wells, the suspension, all the nooks and crannies, so the door jambs, engine bay, the trunk, and of course, the paint. After rinsing one corner of the car, so I'm talking about the wheel wells, this is all the dirt that got stuck over the years. This is so satisfying. After agitating my product with my brushes, this is all the dirt that came out. If you want to do a real deep clean, don't forget to wash this kind of area. So this is under the door. So even though I rinsed everything, you can see that there is still some dirt. So just take a all-purpose cleaner with a detail brush. Because the alternator of the car was very exposed in the engine bay, I simply took a microfiber to cover it, and then after I rinsed everything normally. Just take a look at the amount of carbon monoxide on the floor after washing the exhaust of the car. This is really, really satisfying. I gotta say, this car has a lot of nooks and crannies, so it is very important not to forget anything during the wash process. The car is finally clean and I'm holding in my hand a clay bar. And why? Because I'm going to decant the paint. So before any type of polishing, you want to remove embedded dirt in the paint because you don't want to polish the dirt that gets stuck in the paint over the years. So in order to remove it, I'm going to use this clay bar. And as you can see right now, the surface is white, but with all the embedded dirt that I'm going to remove with the clay bar, it's going to be like brownish in a couple of minutes. So let's do it. Alright, so all the car just got clayed. And remember, this is a clean side of the clay bar. And look at the difference with the dirty side. This is all the dirt that got stuck in the paint over the years. So with this tool, I was able to remove it before the polishing step. I will now rinse the car for the last time, and during this process I will feel the paint with my hand just to see if there is still some dirt or contaminant in the paint, but in this case it was perfect, so I just followed with the drying process. It is time to polish the paint finally. And this is by far the hardest part of this job because the paint is really soft. So to do a really good job at the end, so the finishing step is really hard because you have to take a really soft pad, a really good product also. So I used Fiero as the second step, and you really have to take your time. So the cutting stage was pretty easy, honestly, because like I said, the paint was really soft. But the finishing, man, oh man, it was so hard. I was going crazy at the paint, and especially at the black roof. It was so soft. I really never saw a soft paint like this before, but it was a really good challenge, and you will see that at the end, the results are simply amazing. While polishing the car, I saw that there were a couple of dents on the quarter panel in front of the car, so at the passenger side, so I called a friend to remove them. He brought a couple of tools to remove them, and honestly, he is so good. You will see that the before and after at the end is absolutely crazy with all the dent removed. You can see that he jammed the tool inside the panel to remove the dent as much as he could. And honestly, he did a very, very good job. At the end of his work, there is absolutely no more dent. So you will see in the picture. So this is the before with a big dent, as you can see, in a scratch, and this is the after. This is absolutely brand new. All right, so back to the polishing of the paint. Because the paint is a one stage, it is absolutely normal that my pad is red during the process. So it is therefore very, very important to blow the pad during the process, because just look at the amount of residue I blew out of my pad. After finally being done with the polishing process, I will now rinse the paint for the last time to remove all the dust on the surface caused by their compound residue. And as you can see, the surface is as clean as it can be, so the water is beading perfectly. Before prepping the paint with Veritas from Labo Cosmetica, I will use the same product to clean all the black trim of the car, and as you can see, lots of dirt came out. After the long and tedious prep of the paint, it's now time to apply the ceramic coating. So in this video, I used HPC Pro from Labo Cosmetica. The last step of this wash will be to clean the interior of the car, and you will not believe the amount of dirt that only the driver floor mat was holding over the gears. It was insane. After spending literally 30 minutes with only my turnator, this is all the dirt that came out before using the extractor. To clean the fabric, I will use Ductile and Glico from Labo Cosmetica. The same process was used for the driver carpet. This is all the dirt that came out. And for the rest, I simply used Glico and a microfiber to wipe it down. so no need to use the extractor behind the seat and in the passenger side. The rest of the inside will be cleaned with Omnia cleaner and Derma cleaner. This is all the dirt that came out of my scrub pad after cleaning the inside of the car. So this is only the leather. Gross. Alright, so we are in the car right now. And what I like about this interior is that there is no piano black trim. This is all plastic. So when the car is clean, it is clean. There is no scratchy surface. So this is really satisfying. So anyway, we're gonna take the car out. So we're gonna put the key right there in the key slot. Foot on the clutch. And start her up. Oh yeah, the feeling of the shifter is so nice. It is so stiff and the gears are pretty short, so it must be such a nice experience to drive. Of course, I remove my Crocs not to put dirt on the clean floor mat. This is the beautiful final result for this Acura NSX. Thank you guys for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe to Lab Auto Detail.